Oh gosh, this is gonna take forever. It all starts with one animatronic. My first prop, all the way back from 2012, Grave Mourner. This product is the very bane of my existence. This started it all right here. She doesn't really turn side to side like this anymore. It's kind of a struggle to get her to do that. Lost her feet somewhere. I think I still have the feet, but it's somewhere around the house. This is very nostalgic, especially for 2012. At this time, like, this was my first introduction to animatronics. Like, you know, this and just Spirit in general at that time. It was a monumental year for me. I think it's also pretty solid. It's a, you know, rising from the grave. She twists to reveal her wicked face, and I really like her audio as well. The audio is classic, and I think she's still a solid prop. Let's do a demo of her. Hopefully she works. I haven't tested around a bit, but back up. The second prop, the 12-foot Windo from Party City. I actually was able to get him last year when Party City was closing. Party City did a massive Halloween sale. It was like 75% off, I think. So I was able to get Windo for $125, which is insane. I love this 12-footer a lot. He is one of my favorite giants by far. He is just awesome in general. He looks awesome. I just love a cryptid giant like this. Now, I know you might be wondering, Ryan, why are these props not with the other props? Well, I didn't really want to take him out of the display and like, I'd have to get him out of the ground. The timekeeper is like screwed in. I'm not doing all that. I don't really care. Here is the 15-foot Galley crow. Now, I do also really like the Galley crow a lot. Maybe not as much as the warrior crow, but I like how more of a darker theme he's got going on. Why is my 12-foot skeleton green? Now, unfortunately, last year, when I was taking him down, when I was holding him by myself, he hit a tree and he fell on the ground, which kind of crushed his, you know, mouth a little bit, and kind of, it straight up broke off. Like, some of his chin is just gone. So my kind of fix for that was maybe make him a UV skeleton, kind of. So I kind of just got like some spray foam, made it like UV, and here he is, the UV skeleton. And you know, everyone has 12-foot skeleton now. I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit, make him a little bit different.
Join me in my immortal death. For no one can escape when my call beckons. From the endless tortured nights.
Immortal Nightwalker, another unexpected giant that I didn't really anticipate to like, and like I just really wasn't vibing with like a 12-foot vampire until I saw this thing IRL. This thing IRL literally changed my mind. We don't normally get vampires, or I guess quote unquote immortal nightwalkers, or nightwalkers, I guess you could say. His audio is freaking really good. He's like, souls. Okay, so here we have Predator of the Night from Home Depot 2023. One of the most sought after Home Depot giants now. He's also honestly one of my favorites. I've always loved the look of him. I think he looks really freaking cool. With all the wings too, the wings look awesome with like the red veins and stuff like that. His wingspan is also huge. Really the huge downside with him is his legs. They snap. Okay, so here we have Mothman from Halloween costumes. He is very awesome sauce. He is a cryptid giant. I love the cryptid giants like Windo and him. He is also way bigger than I thought. His wings do go up to 12 feet. They were not lying at all. And they're huge, like ginormous.
Listen to the haunting wind blow through this cursed forest. You are now trapped in my never-ending tangle of vines forever.
Here we have Pumpkin Creep from Party City 2023. Now he is one of my favorite giants, specifically for the sculpt. I love the sculpt and just the look of his face. I think it's just awesome. His sculpt and face really reminds me of the Pumpkin King from Nightmare Before Christmas. I had to put the camera super far away, but here we got 15-foot Phantom. We are on the 15-foot props now. There's only 3 in existence. This hasn't been beat yet in height. He's 15 feet. There's not really a demo. He kind of just turns on his lights and stuff. So he's static. He doesn't do anything, but he just looks cool. Just kidding. He doesn't look cool in the wind because his clothes will go everywhere. There is no point in putting this out in the wind, like genuinely. Like his Velcro will rip off before you can even fix it. His hood will fly off before you can even fix it. Like this is genuinely one of the most painful giants to deal with. He literally needs to be like in no wind setting. Like literally, once he's in the wind, it's over because he's then going like, he's freaking flying away. So here we have the 15-foot Warrior Crow from Home Depot 2025 this year. Personally, I think my favorite giant that I own. But also they kind of scammed because he's not as tall as Phantom. Phantom's actually taller. They're both labeled as 15 feet, but his hat barely gets to like Phantom's eye. So like, he's like 14'9".
I seek vengeance for the ones who took my head and left me in that shallow grave. And revenge is a meal best served cold. I suggest you not stand in my way. Unless you would like to offer your head as a part of my collection. After all, this one isn't even mine.
Now we have Knight Dullahan from Home Depot. Once again, like Depot always does well with the really cool looking pieces like this. The only thing I kind of iffy about is that they use the ultra posable head. This is straight up just an ultra posable head that you would find at Home Depot, like bar for bar. Like it's literally the same thing pretty much.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If you do not leave now.
Okay, so here we have Bone Collector from Lowe's. One of my favorite looking giants, I think, you know, thus far. Like genuinely, I love his detail in his face. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Here we have Warg, or just Mega Wolf. He is still one of my favorites. I think, ow.
Hello, tiny mortal. You think it's a coincidence that our paths should cross? It never is. You are overdue to follow me into the underworld. I've got a charring bed of coals picked out for you to rest within. Your skeleton will look just like me very soon.
So here we have Floating Reaper, and now I've been saying like, oh my gosh, this giant is one of my favorite looking ones. This is by far my favorite looking giant, I think, of all time right now. This is like the most coolest looking 12-footer that has ever been done, in my opinion, in retail. A 12-foot Reaper floating on its scythe is insane.
You look afraid. Couldn't beat my long, sharp nails and teeth.
Here we have Cackles the Clown. Now this is the most sought after, or like one of the most sought after retail props just in general right now, because Party City is gone. He was only sold for 1 year, and anytime you try to find him on Marketplace or eBay, he is well over in the thousands now. It is genuinely insane how much this thing goes for, unfortunately. He retailed for 500, which already was pretty bad, and now it's even double that, which is insane. He's also one of my favorite giants as well, simply because of design, and like, I just love his design. His nails are freaking huge. His head is gigantic, and I mean, it is gigantic, it's huge. Pretty awesome one. So here we got the Arachnophobia spider. This is genuinely one of my favorite props from Depot. Like, this is insane. The lighting is insane. This thing is huge. Like, look how big this freaking spider is. Like, this is Okay, so here we have the 12-foot towering ghost, and unfortunately, as you can tell, half of the lighting is broken. I do not know what happened. I just set him up, and currently he's plugged in all the way because the top is on, but none of this is on. It probably just, I guess it's just out. But this kind of sucks because this lighting is like literally the biggest thing about him. And it looks cool at the top, but like at the bottom there's nothing. It's just a freaking swirl of ice cream.
How am I flying, you wonder? It's simple, really. By the powers given to me from dark magic. Would you like to do the same? All you need to do is trade me your soul!
The 12-foot witch, still one of my favorite looking 12-footers I think they've done. I've always loved the floating one, and this was like the first floating one they did. And I'm not like too crazy about witches, but I love the fact that she's flying on the broom. I think that's really cool. The only thing though is that, dude, her hat literally cannot stay on for her life. They should definitely like bring her back with like better quality. In some aspects, I think it could be done a bit better. And her setup is like notoriously pretty sus. He's completely broken, but here's a video of him working. Here we have a 9-foot zombie. I just love how this prop is just like a whole scene. Like, he's huge and he just has, you know, a bunch going on. Like, he has a lantern, he has this tombstone rocking back and forth. Huge zombie. It's 9 feet tall and his proportions are, you know, insane. Also, one of the most expensive retail props I think they've done in general. He was $600, but I did not pay that at all. I got him half off, so good deal. And also, as you can kind of see, he is custom up a little bit. Once again, the pupils sometimes that Techie does, I'm not, you know, the craziest fan about them. So I think that was kind of a cool idea. So here we have a Nightmare Spectre from Lowe's, in genuinely one of the best budget props I think that is out there. This is from Techie, and it's pretty much like solid quality all the way around. I love seeing a Spectre prop, or just kind of like the ghost vibey props, and he's ringing a little bell here. All right, so here we have Gravestone Ghoul, super underrated from last year, 2024, from Spirit Halloween. This guy is kind of just like a ground twitcher that kind of, you know, goes all the way around. He's got like this springy jaw that makes his mouth just like go right open like that. It looks cool. So here we have Nightcrawler from Spirit Halloween 2020. I think one of the like more recent creepier props that Spirit has sold. I love the movement on him, just literally going like.
You best be careful where you tread on this dark night. You don't know who you will run into. Creatures and creepy crawlies lurk out from every shadow. Why, I was just hiding in your closet with the other skeletons. Perhaps we let them all out for some fun.
All right, so here we have Grim, all the way back from 2021. He was super innovative with the servos. This was, I think, the first retail servo prop. And also, moving eyes for him compared to the Ultra Skeleton from Depot this year. Now this is Darling Dolly, a drop-down doll scare with these super branch-looking arms, and her freaking creepy doll head is terrifying. I'm just like, and it's such an effective scare. It literally gets so many people. So here we got Coat Rack Monster. It is a multi-use decoration because you can just literally keep your own hats on the stand, like. So here we have the Lumbering Zombie from Big Lot / Halloween Costumes, made by Techie. A super simple, you know, zombie prop that, you know. Now here we have Smoldering Zombie from Spirit Halloween 2015, a super sought after one for me. Like back in the day, this was like one of my favorite zombie props, and like I was so obsessed with him in 2015. Fortunately couldn't get him until this year. Surprisingly on Marketplace, I just found him for like 70 bucks. The only thing is that like his head lighting is not really working right now, and his side to side is kind of messed up. Now here we have a generational staple animatronic, Mr. Dark from Spirit Halloween 2021, the first unfolding mechanism prop that shoots up with a scissor mechanism all the way up to 9 feet. Such an incredible scare to this day that they're making reskins still to this day as well. Literally seeing this thing on a live stream of everyone going to Flagship and people there at Flagship freaking out, like, was such a crazy experience, seeing like this scare for the first time.
Those pestering crows will not stay around after this. Just like you, they flee when I rise, and they won't be coming back for long.
Here we have Sinister Strawman, Cinnamon Strawman, Cinnabon Strawman from Spirit Halloween 2025, the Mr. Dark reskin of this year, which has, in my opinion, a lot better of a cosmetics going on here. Like, he's got the burlap ruffle, he has like a better like face sculpt in my opinion. I think it looks really cool. Not everyone who dies gets to live to tell about it, and it's so bro.
Soon you will forget everything. Your life, your past. You will stay with me for the rest of eternity.
Here we have the Black Heart from Spirit Halloween 2023. Genuinely, I think one of Spirit's just overall best detailed ones. Like, the sculpt of the girl looks freaking insane, and like the black blood and her like lashes, the fact that she just has like freaking real lashes right there is crazy.
I have risen from the dark pit of despair. It burns inside me.
Here we have Fire Demon from Spirit Halloween 2025, another good one from Spirit. I think this year there's not many. And I do really like his reveal. The reveal animation is really cool, and I think it's really unique. This and Blackheart are really good with that for some reason, and they're really similar. Crazy Crate was really like, let's make Blackheart but evil and red.
Welcome, dear ghosts. Tonight, bones clatter and spirits chatter. Join the celebration of ghouls and creepy creatures alike as we raise a toast to the spookiest season of them all.
Here we have the app skeleton from Home Depot 2025, and this is a very customizable prop. As you can see, you can use your iPhone and download an app to customize him. You can change his lights, his movements, his eyes, his audio. Snake eyes. Dim it, or you can strobe it. Oh my gosh, that is something. Pulsing. What he says.
This is the Bluetooth skeleton from Home Depot, and he is almost good if only his speaker was actually coherent.
Here we have the Spirit Halloween Art the Clown. This one's face is a lot better, and I did, kind of modify it because some of them looked a bit,
Hi.
Okay, so we basically have like a 2-for-1 deal right here. We got 2 of the most underrated old Spirit props of all time. These 2 statics right here, phenomenal. Like, these are almost pro looking pieces to me. I love Berserker zombie sculpt. These are just so underrated. Like, these look insane. Like, the sculpts on these ones are really cool looking, and they just look pro to me, honest. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it looks like a pro static. His quality is horrible though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, old Spirit quality. Let's not bring that back. That should stay in the past because it sucks. Like, he has no snap block poles. They just rest on each other, so if you pick him up, he will literally just fall apart. So don't want to do that. Here we have another OG Spirit Halloween zombie. Both this and Berserker were made from Taylux Artware, which is a company that is no longer with Spirit. But they made pretty much all these like foam latex static zombie pieces and some other things here and there. And like, once again, the sculpt and the look of these props are just awesome. It's got that really nice realistic like dark looking blood and scars. It looks really cool. And once again, the quality is not, it sucks. Like, it's a little bit better than Berserker because this one was from 2016, so they got slightly better, but it's still, there's no snap block pulls or anything.
Say hello to my little friend! Isn't she beautiful?
Here we have Balloon Dog from Lowe's, a very popular one from this year. Clowns, you know, have balloons, so it's cool to see one with a balloon dog, and the balloon dog is spooky.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
So here we have Bartholomew, also known as Baphomet. I love the way his face looks. Like they did really cool with the sculpt up here. The jaw is, you know, kind of annoying though, because you can kind of tell it's not the same hard plastic and it kind of looks a bit shiny. I wish his body was a bit different. It's kind of just all, you know, this cloth, this gray cloth. It would have been crazy if he had hooves. He's got a decent amount going on. Like, I like the way his scythe and head go together as he's going from side to side as it goes up and down. He has a up and down arm movement. This harvest time, I can smell it.
Welcome, welcome! Everyone has such nice memories of the carnival, huh? Now get ready to watch this next act. It'll give you some memories you'll never forget. Ever see anyone get sawed in half before? Then prepare to get shivers sent down your spine.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Walking in here upside down like that? Isn't all the blood rushing to your feet?
So here we have Bloody Bag of Jokes, the remake 2021 model. This is a flashback prop, and this was also first originally released in 2013 for Spirit Halloween Clown Train, but it looks almost one-to-one to the OGs. And like the hanging props are always pretty creepy, so I think Bloody Bag is a very good one. So here we have Backman Bonnie from Spirit Halloween 2025. Personally, one of my favorites from Spirit this year. And then her animation is very eerie. Ow. Here we have Boogeyman from Spirit Halloween 2016. This is super violent head motion that is so fast. It makes like a zipper noise. Like, it's so loud. It's louder than the prop's actual audio. He would be a cool one to see brought back, updated, because this one's quality kind of sucks. His shoe quality kind of sucks. He has a wooden base instead of like, you know, the regular metal base. He's Boogie.
Hello, Sydney. Friends count, but it's the family ties that cut deep.
Here is the Jimmy 2011 Ghostface. Now, I have a story about this one. I think in May or April, there was a marketplace listing with a garage sale happening, and this and Jason reanimated corpse, and that pack pirate were all on sale. I think the Jimmy one, I think Ghostface was 200 and Jason was also 200 originally. They didn't sell at the garage sale, so a day later I messaged the seller. Are Ghostface and Jason still available? They said yes, and they even discounted it further because it didn't sell for $50. Now there were problems, especially with Jason. Jason's still not, working. I'm still trying to work and learn how to fix him. Ghostface, I was actually able to fix. He had like a split gear in his head and his torso didn't turn side to side. And also his mask was very, very much dirty. It's still a little bit dirty now. I'll still have to clean it up a bit, but they were like in like a garage for a while, that's why. And the only thing I don't really like is the light up eyes, but I think everyone in the world doesn't like that. It doesn't really make any sense. So here we have Jason from the Ghostface lot, and as you can see, he is very messed up. His arm doesn't go up anymore. The only thing up here is that his eye moves, the speaker is busted, and I was also in the middle of trying to fix him. I was able to fix his arm. When I got him originally, his arm was completely snapped off, and what I did was I got like Loctite super glue and baking soda and kind of like re-glued the plastic back together, and it's holding up pretty strong. But Jason is very intimidating. Like even like this, he is tall, he's scary. I do like Jason a lot. The 2010 one is pretty good. So here we have another Jimmy character. This is my last one, my third one. This is Brain Monster. I got him for a decent deal, $150, not bad. Although his audio is not currently working, Brain Monster here is very cool. He's got a lot going on. His arms are moving, his head is going. He's a bunch of lighting up in the head. He is a very animated one, and I think a very nostalgic one in my opinion. He gives me super 2000s Halloween's vibes. Like this is like also along with Heads Up Harry, I think like just it's super nostalgic item. I really like Brain Monster's clothes too. Like he has like all this fur. He's got a lot going on and he's green.
Hey! What's your name? My name's Buddy.
Here we have one of my only demon props, Buddy the Elf. It's a demon. This is genuinely, unironically, one of the most terrifying props I own. Just because, like, his face, his expression, he has no soul. He is a demon. He is genuinely horrifying. If anything, he looks closer to Junie Cortez than Will Ferrell.
Welcome to the darkness. Black magic has led you here. There is no escape. Your soul now belongs to me.
We have the cauldronist from Spirit Halloween 2023. She has like so much going on with her cauldron. She pours the potion, the fog comes out into the cauldron, and then the cauldron shoots up with lighting, and it just all looks incredible. It is amazing how much she is doing with all that fog. Like another prop I removed the pupils on, and I think it does look a lot better.
I'll be back. I always come back. Yeah. But dying is such a...
I love you, Chucky.
Here we have both Chucky and Tiffany from Home Depot 2025 of this year. They pretty much go, you know, with each other, and they're both, you know, from Chucky. He has the iconic laughing track, and they had to cut some of his phrases because no swear word. Or like right now, you can kind of see that her face is a bit more pale than the body, at least with mine, so that's kind of another issue. It definitely could be better and I guess like more accurate, but for what they are, I think they are pretty good. Like,
welcome to the party. We couldn't wait till you arrived. It's finally time to eat.
Here we have Clown on Stilts from Techie. This thing is huge. Like, look how massive he is compared to me. Generally, in my opinion, one of the most terrifying clowns I own. He's doing the floss. If this was 2018, he would be the most famous prop. He probably got Black Knight Shield too. He's a Season 2 OG. Here we have Contaminated Kid from Party City 2024. One of my favorite fogging ones I own, and their sculpt is one of the best props and almost like real goats. Like, it's kind of crazy how good they look. The eyes and like the detail and just overall the sculpt looks really good. And the fogging animation along with the two-headed goats is going bonkers. Here we have Creep, which is just the static version of, you know, Creep Show, the one I also own at the same time. So I thought it would be kind of cool to also have the static version because, I mean, just Creep Show, they mean a lot to me. They're like, you know, my first, you know, huge professional item. Would also be cool. And also I had the idea of making him like, you know, a reoccurring character. So I kind of have it in that sense. And I also have it because this is actually the Transworld one. It's actually signed by Ed and Marsha.
Spread over the rotting cities of man. Then I shall rise from the depths to end this mortal world.
Here we have Cthulhu, the very spooky aquatic nautical monster. His clothes I feel like could have been better. I feel like he could have had more of a body, but I like his wings and I love the sculpt of the lantern and his face. I think they did his face very well. And since it's all one piece in multiple places, this thing's box is debatably one of the worst I've ever owned. It's so bad, it's not even funny. So here we have Dead Humor from Spirit Halloween 2013, Clown Train. A very, very simple prop. As you can see, you can kind of tell the difference between the older ones and the newer ones with some of them. Like, this is a very simple prop in today's standards. I like his sculpt a lot, and the fun thing with this is the sculpt was always different on these. Like, the eyes would always be a bit wonky on some. Here we have Death Stalker from Spirit Halloween 2023. A really, really unique and cool one in my opinion. His sculpt is awesome. It's hard to tell what he is in general. Here is the deer head from Party City. A very interesting prop, as you know, we've seen a lot of deer heads. So it's cool to see an animatronic form. This one was also heavily on sale when I went to Party City back in 2024, and it was a nice cop. However, this is all in one piece. Like, this is what you unbox. So the box is gigantic, genuinely insane for what this is. It's literally just all one piece. The blood definitely could be a bit better, but I'll try to custom that. But he is very cool. Just hanging up or holding up. Here we have another super nostalgic one and one of the techie OGs and just overall a spirit animatronic OG. This is Demonica. Well, there was a different version that came out in 2010, but that was technically the first version of her, but she was, you know, white. In 2011, she came out and she came back purple. And in 2012 and 2013, she returned online. And then in 2023, she came back at Spirit and got recalled. And she's got a kind of cool expression, cool sculpt. Very, very nostalgic one for me here. She's probably my third favorite. I think I like Damien and Howler better, but Demonica's still pretty good.
Step closer, and I'll take your soul.
Here we have Drop Down Scarecrow from Party City 2023, made by Chucky, and it is one of my favorite scares of all time, easily. This scare is so good. He starts off from 9 feet and drops down to your height. Like, his audio is really cool. I love his arms, though they're just branches. But for the scare alone, like, this thing is one of my favorite props.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, step right up if you dare.
It's kind of hard to see me from a very far away distance, but this thing's huge and it's crowded over here. But Dr. Payne, by far one of my favorite circus props in general. This fire-breathing ringmaster type character, and the fire breathing with the fog just looks freaking amazing. It looks so cool. And the only thing is that sometimes it's delayed because this mech was not like timed correctly, so he kind of has to, like, the fog shoots out a little bit first, then it, you know, kind of pulls down. Here we have Emiline from Spirit Halloween 2023, one of the most professional scares in retail for not a professional price. She is still an amazing scare. Like, I'm genuinely surprised there hasn't been any reskins of her yet. Her face is pretty ghost. From the bottom of my heart, I'm ghost. Okay, so you're probably wondering, who sucked the living soul out of Exterminator? That would be the stink and stunk of alien cleanup. No, I'm just kidding. This was another item that was going to be thrown out due to it being broken and missing parts. It doesn't move, missing 2 of the poles to make them, you know, the regular height. The only thing that works is the audio, but I have him like this. He has no body. Here we have Fear Valley Wolf, one of the most animated wolf props because he snarls. Here we have Ghost Woman over Tombstone. I think a really solid background filler prop for, you know, a graveyard scene or any scene like that. For some reason it went like on a super discount and it was like $30 or $40. So I was like, hey, how about that? But unfortunately, that came to bite me in the face, on her face specifically, because her eye popped out. Couldn't find it in the box. It's gone. Here we have Goblin Legend. This boy is big, as you can see. Like, look at the width and size of his face. This is a green goblin. Can the Spider-Man come out to play? I'm sorry, but you know how much I sacrifice? I sacrifice $600, but I do really like him though. And here we have Gourdo, and it's cool that he has, like, you know, the pumpkin guts and like his pumpkin seeds in like his mouth. I think that's pretty cool. I wish it wasn't, you know, just printed fabric. Imagine if it was like real, like they got some pumpkin seeds, like some physical pumpkin seeds in there. That would have been cool. And he has a cat noise in his audio. For whatever reason, I have no idea why they decided to add that, but there you go. We have Pneumatic Grandpa. This is one out of the 2 pneumatic props that I do own. And this grandpa is violent. Here we have Handstand Clown, one of my most favorite looking clowns, just literally looks wise. He looks insane. He is balancing on bowling pins, he is kicking his legs, and he's like on an upside down, like acrobatic position, and it looks crazy. And then his head spins, and then like his sculpt as well, like the detail on his face, the black wash, and his sculpt just looks insane. He's got mad skills. Here we have Heads Up Harry, Groundbreaker.
Come here. I'll bet you can't do this. What'll it be? Trick or treat? Hey, you want to see it again?
Now, from what I've learned about Heads Up Harry is that he was a very common piece back in the day. This is apparently a staple of the OG days. I got this one off Marketplace for like 75 bucks. I wanted the, you know, the actual life-size Heads Up Harry, but it wasn't a terrible price, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to have. When I think of like classic Halloween animatronics, I think Heads Up Harry is a good candidate, really, because he, you know, has like the head up, you know, he's removing his head. Oh my gosh, who did that? Why did he do that? But he has a very nostalgic animation. He looks nostalgic. He just gives me those like classic, I don't know, like 2000s Halloween vibe. This is Hazmat Zombie, another really cool zombie static piece. And just look at his face. I love like the UV, like radioactive waste on his face. And I love the sculpt and like the glass of a part of his shield here just in his face. I think that's really cool, and it's just a really cool sculpt. And his outfit as well, the hazmat suit, his gloves, like it looks awesome. And he's got lighting up here too. If you could see, like at night and under lighting, he has like some lights that go up here. He is a stat, he doesn't move anything, but he does have audio compared to the other zombies. No other zombies have had audio and lighting, so he's less of a static than them.
Wanna play a hand? Stakes are high, and you may lose your wife!
So we have Henry Hustle here. It is a fast two-headed jump scare, like really saw that spirit. And one of the best things I like about him is I love this clown head up here. It looks super different compared to most clown heads. It looks more like as realistic. And then here's a scary head. The scary head's fine, but honestly, I like the actual Henry head better. I think it looks pretty cool. And I like the concept a lot. Like, no one that would expect a scare like this, to be honest. Like, this is a very unsuspecting scare, and especially that fast. Now here we have my favorite prop of all time, fully nostalgia bias. Like, he is not like really my favorite, but he's always been my favorite, if that makes sense. Like, I have new favorites that are definitely better than him. There's definitely a billion other props that are better than him, but just Howler himself since 2012. This was my second animatronic ever after Grave Mourner in 2012. I got the Howler for Christmas, and ever since that, like, he was my favorite prop. His movement is very, very much nostalgic. The old techie risers are just such like an iconic line, especially if you're around during that time. Like, just any prop that comes out that's like super cool, that's new, is like Buzz Lightyear. But this is my Woody. He's a classic, and a classic never goes out of style. Wait, that's Chucky. Never mind, just... We have Howling Werewolf, one of my favorite scares just in general that they've done. It is literally on my shirt. This is the true Sigma right here. The most perfect animation, a wolf ripping off his shirt to show his freaking muscle. I'm so ripped. Here we have the Illusionist from Lowe's, one of the coolest looking statics I own, as it is an illusion that he is literally just on one hand. No legs, he's just literally almost flying. Here we have Jack-o'-lantern from Spirit Halloween 2014, debatably the most faultiest year of Spirit of all time. This was a big reason right here. Jack-o'-lantern, literally, when I first got him, he worked for a couple activations and his relay broke, and then a couple years later, he just didn't lunge anymore. But at the time in 2014, you would always see this thing broken, like in the store display. There would be something wrong about it, and this is just notoriously super faulty. I like his sculpt a lot still. He's nostalgic for the wrong reasons, and that he was just always broken. But he exists.
I love a dank, dismal night.
When the bitter winds make your bones crack.
And all our fiendish friends crawl out from their hiding places to terrorize you victims.
Yes, their panicked howls can be heard echoing over the darkening hills,
drawing even more creatures to them with their cries of pain and fear.
Ah, such wonderful times.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Here we have Jack Stalker from Morris Costumes 2021. I kind of wish the pumpkin was done better. The projection is very much delayed and it looks kind of off. And honestly, it's just better without the projection. Like, it was a cool idea with the pumpkin, but it's so delayed that it just looks weird. And also, like, he's got a super cheap face. As you can see, like, it's cracked right here and the eye is just gone. It fell and it just, that cap came off and it never came back. I could not find it. I like his overall stature. He's like, hunchback looks pretty menacing. Oh, there's a lizard. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh, he's gonna stay there. He'll stay there. So yeah, we have Jack Straw Lizard Man here. Once again, the full body, like going all the way up for a scare, is really effective and really freaking cool. This and Dahlia, honestly, pretty crazy for their time. I really do wish they would make something like this again. Maybe, like, you know, do another variant or version that's updated. Would be kind of cool to see. Lizard Man. Lizard. Lizard.
There once was a jester from Dallas who admittedly acted quite callous. When a passerby came, as part of his game, he'd treat them with pestilent manner.
We have the Two-Faced Jester from Home Depot. A very interesting character, as we have barely any jesters. I really only know of like 2. Cool to see a jester prop, and this one was from 2020. And the jester is also like in a very unique stance. It's very different from most props. I like it. And then he rhymes a lot, like really a lot. He has a lot of funsy fun, but I did not have funsy fun on this video. So yeah, I have 5 jumping spiders. The brown one from 2014, a black one, this is the older one, another older black one, a 2019 black jumping spider, and a 2021 red and black. I have a lot of jumping spiders. This is one of the most staple pieces in Halloween retail. Like, literally, like, it's still selling today. This started selling in 2011, and somehow it still gets people. You would think they would know that it's a jump scare by now.
Fortune favors the bold, but tonight it's misfortune. That treats you. One swing and your luck and your family's gold will be mine forever.
Who took my lucky charms? I'm more of a cinnamon toast crunch guy. Here we have Little Jack Carver, a really, really nifty jump scare, and like, it's super fast. Such a cool concept too. Like, you would not really expect that as a scare, and I think it's pretty cool. And also, a plus about him, his lights stay on, so the pumpkin's always on. This is definitely, you know, one of the most underrated TCL props in my opinion. This is a really good one.
Ooh.
Here we have Lethal Lily, a very, very animated prop and a very loud one. Her speaker quality and overall, she's just talking about turning us into a toad. She was one of the first ones to have the more servo advanced movement with the eyes and the servo head and the blinking that looks super realistic. Here we have one of my OG props, Limb Ripper, all the way from Spirit Halloween 2012. It's the older version of him. I actually got him in 2013. This is a very nostalgic one for me because one of my favorite parts of the ISC in general, like ever, for Spirit was the area with Wolf Spitter, Howler, and this guy Limb Ripper. I was crazy about that trio all the way in 2012. I loved all three of these props. I literally wanted to recreate that area. And this was also one of the first 6-foot life-size props I ever owned, or it might have been the first. This was probably, it was definitely one of the first, but it was crazy at a time where like, I thought a 6-foot prop was a 12-foot prop now. Like, he's cool. He's got some really good blood on his hands and stuff like that. And I like his face a lot. He has squishy feet. Wonderful.
She never eats, she never sleeps, she never speaks, but she knows how to haunt you. It seems I've trained her very, very well.
Here we have Little Daisy in the Maestro, another kind of creepy concept one. This prop was also notoriously like one of the longest sellers because it just never sold out and like nobody really, you know, bought it until literally 2025 this year. It has been on Spirit's website for literally 5 years. There's a moth sleeping on him. It's Mothman. That thing on swole mode. Gotta go. Here we have Lurching Vampire, once again, an older one from Spirit Halloween 2010 to like 2013, online only, to like being remade from Haunted Hill Farm. I don't think that's the right timeline, but maybe, I don't know. But this is the 2013 one that I got at Spirit online only. Back in the day, this thing was literally like the rave because he was a big lunger and there was pretty much only Rosemary and him for a while. So to see like a super tall lunger like this was kind of crazy. And he has like the mouth movement too, going all the way down with his eyes opening like that. Very nostalgic Halloween decoration, Lurching Vampire. Here we have Lurching Zombie, all the way from Spirit Halloween 2014. He still is a very cool looking zombie. I think his sculpt is really cool and very detailed. This is actually vinyl. When SVI did vinyl, that was awesome. They should do that again. Hey, SVI vinyl. But this is like an older SVI item, so his quality is kind of jank. Like his pants don't even stay fully on. Like, dude, come on, you gotta pull up your pants. And his lunging is a bit iffy. Like it still will go, but I kind of have to let it, you know, have to push it. But other than that, he still fully works. He would be a cool one to see return, updated. That would be amazing. Here we have another static. This is Marty. He is part of the Monster Kid line at Distortions. I got him on sale, thankfully. Super cheap on Oriental Trading. Decided to swipe it. And I really do like him a lot. He's one of the alien Monster Kids. You can see he's got the alien antennas. I crushed the alien. Why are you blue?
Sometimes the other kids look right through me, like I'm not even there. But you know what? Them disappear too.
Here we have Menacing Molly from Spirit Halloween 2017. A very, very popular animatronic right here that she has come back 3 times. I like how she has like a very violent swinging, and I like how it's also kind of like Broken Girl and Zombie Swing Girl kind of mixed together. She snaps and breaks her back and looks directly at you. I think it's actually pretty creepy. She's almost nostalgic now, which is weird. The 2017 especially.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Here we have Monkey Business, one of the only few monkey props that currently exist along with Monty. Generally, like, one of my favorite props of the year from Spirit easily. Like, I just love this guy. Like, it's the scare, it's the concept, and it's the way the clown looks. Like, I just love a monkey in the box scare. It's such like a, it's not a revolutionary scare, but it's a good scare. And look at his gums and teeth. Look at that. He's like, so here we have Monty the Monkey from Spirit Halloween 2022. A very unique one because there's like 2 monkey props I can think of. Monkey Business and Monty, who is fully a monkey prop. And also one of the only props that has like a box that he's like standing on something. I think prop standing on something is a pretty cool concept, and I like his box, it's cool. And I really love how his face looks. Like, his face to me looks pretty scary. Like the eyes and like the way just he looks. It's like a giant toy. One of the only good props from 2022, I'll say that as well. Here we have a Moonshine Barrel Zombie from Spirit Halloween 2015. A very cool one as he shoots out with the scissor mech from a barrel. I think one of the first scissor mech props from Spirit. His barrel is not the best of quality. It's like a fabric one, and I'm missing some of the pulls, so sometimes it gets a bit lanky, and like his hands, the Velcro kind of comes off a lot of the time, so I gotta, you know, re-glue it and fix it. His quality, you know, it's older Spirit 2015. Mine's mouth isn't, you know, completely working anymore, but his mouth, I'm like, do that.
Hey kids, welcome to my little horror hideaway. You want to see my little friend? Say hi, Willie.
Hi, Willie!
Got you with that one. We're full of surprises around here.
Here we have Mr. Salty. Personally, also another one of my favorite clown props. I love the concept. It's so kind of goofy. I like Mr. Salty a lot. I like once again, the design of Mr. Salty with his purple hair and just the way he looks. I really like his eyes and just his overall appearance with the jacket. The jacket design is really cool as well. And then Willie himself does look really cool as well. Like overall, it's all together for Mr. Salty. And it's like music is some of the best SVI music, I think, to this day still. I love his music so much. It sounds dreamy. Here we have this Home Depot pack pirate. I'm pretty sure, I think it was from 2016. I'm not exactly sure about the date. I got this off Marketplace for free. I don't have any pirate props. This is genuinely the only pirate prop I have. It doesn't work anymore, it's completely static, but at one point I think it did have mouth movement. I'm not sure if it had any other movement. I don't think it did.
Where'd everyone go? I can't see, because I had my eyes closed. Blah. But I'll keep them open to see where you run away to. You can run, but you can't hide.
Still by far the best use of digital eyes on a prop. This Peekaboo Clown from Spirit Halloween 2020, he uses the digital eyes and has like little swirly eyes. Looks pretty cool, and once again, still out of all the digitalized props they have done, this is still the coolest in my opinion. There was a time in 2020 when people thought this was Whack-A-Mole. Fun fact, this was not Whack-A-Mole. So here we have Poor George, the original version and the only version of Two-Faced Teddy that should ever exist. Because this is actually a good prop. Meanwhile, Two-Faced Teddy isn't. But Poor George is still a pretty cool one. You know, he's like a torso clown that spins around, you know, doing his clown spin. I think it's a pretty cool background piece. Two-Faced Teddy slightly ruined it, but it's still a cool sculpt. And I always know Poor George for this, but just nightmares from Two-Faced Teddy. We have another super ultra faulty one from Spirit Halloween 2014. This is Pop-Up Werewolf. I have his tombstone somewhere. He no longer works. He's dead, literally. He doesn't, no sound, no pop-up. He's been like this for years now. Actually, no, he worked for a while. Most of these would not last in the store at all. They would just instantly die. Here we have the pumpkin stack from Home Depot, I think 2022. You can either have them stacked up upon each other or just out and about like I do here. They're all separate and all down. They're really cool. Pack one again. Pack does go with their statics. Pumpkin stack is a banger. Here we have the pumpkin arch from Home Depot. One of the coolest looking, I think, static blow-mo pieces that Depot has done. This is made by Pack. And Pack does a really good job with static pieces most of the time, excluding the shark and excluding some other ones. But these pieces from them are really cool. A pumpkin, you know, archway is a really cool idea, and I think like all of the pumpkins as well are pretty much pumpkin size. Like this is a very large piece. With that, it is very realistic. But the pumpkin arch just looks amazing. I love the way the pumpkin arch looks. It is really, really good static piece that does absolutely nothing. Here we have Poppin' Goblin, a pumpkin prop that has a goblin in it, and it, boom, shoots up. Cool thing about the pumpkin though, it stays on when he's plugged in. So that's cool, very nifty. This is from Spirit Halloween 2012, 13 years ago, which is crazy. Not seen that long ago. Super underrated prop. He just, once again, this is a prop that just gives me like instant nostalgia, Halloween vibes. And he's a goblin prop. We don't get many goblin props. There's like Goblin Thief, there's Goblin Legend, and there's Poppin' Goblin.
You look like my kind of treat.
Here we have Possessed Pumpkin Patch from Party City. This is one I am so glad to have. I got him on sale, thankfully, like right before Party City closed, and he is an amazing scare. Like it's the one on the scissor mech that just shoots all the way up to like 9 feet. It's a big boy scare. Big boy scare. The only thing that kind of sucks is that it takes forever for him to reset. That is really the only con with like the cool, like super tall lunging ones. Very big pumpkin head, and like just, this is his default down position. He is like 6 feet and then boom, all the way up to 9 feet. His hands are like a bit odd looking. Like I feel like he could have just had burlap hands. I don't know, like it kind of looks like he has like lettuce hands. It's kind of weird. I guess it's supposed to be like a root. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a, you know, the stem of a pumpkin. and it's his hands. I don't really know what this is, but he has green hands. Now here we have the pumpkin spider. This is the techie one from Lowe's, and it doesn't, you know, move or anything, but it does light up. There's a motor in there that makes it light up at night. And you know, pumpkin spider, it's a cool idea. Very, well, I guess like in spider terms, yes, it is big. But from the other spiders that we've seen before, it's not, you know, too big. It's got a cool, like, pumpkin design, as you can see. Oh.
Where the crows circle above, you know there is something rotten below. Shoo, you crows. They are coming for me, just like I'll be coming for you tonight.
So here we have the Raven Scarecrow from Big Lots / Halloween Costumes. This is a really cool concept prop. The ravens fly around him. It looks visually really cool. They're on like these metal posts like under his neck that has like a mechanism. It's pretty cool, but some of them is a bit like his arms, his fingers. They're kind of just like this cloth. It could have been like, you know, more something like straw would have been kind of cool. And fun fact about this one leaked like way early on, I think last year, as like a concept, and then it released. So here we have Reanimated Corpse, another one I also got for free along with the pirate in a marketplace deal. Marketplace is very nifty for stuff that is literally, you know, people just want to give away, like for free even. They just want it gone. So it was surprising seeing him. Now he does have an issue, his audio no longer works, it's completely busted, but he still moves and he still lights up, and it's a, you know, a pretty cool animation.
I love Halloween. Put another tree to the tree bag, baby. These Bluetooth Reapers can play any song from your Bluetooth phone or device.
For everything scary, I'm GM Hans. And
this is like a 2-in-1 or just multiple, you know, props. It's the Reaper band. We have the Reaper singer and the keyboardist right here from Lowe's. The keyboardist has like a whole detailed, fully detailed keyboard that he looks like he's playing. The singer is also very cool. I love the motion he has with his arm, and like he's got a lot going on. Like the motion looks fluid compared to the other band members, I would say. And he has his microphone as well, and his mouth and jaw move as he's, you know, rocking out. The only thing is that it's the wrong like finger pose. It's supposed to be like that, and like his thumb is like this, like Spider-Man.
Step right up. Come on. Everyone is welcome. However, no entrance is free.
All right, so here we have Ringmaster from Spirit Halloween. A very unique one, as he has projection in his stomach and he lifts it up to reveal a skull projection that looks pretty cool. I really do like Ringmaster, not only as a character, but like as just a concept. I think it's cool to see something circus related that's not, you know, a clown for the 20 millionth time, and a Ringmaster for that fact too. And his cosmetics look awesome. Like his clothes are super high velvet quality. I wish the projection quality was a little bit better though. Like the projector quality is a bit blurry, but it's not, you know, it's not terrible. We have one of my most nostalgic props as well. This is Rosemary Zombie Girl from Techie, Spirit Halloween 2011 to 2014, 2015 online. And also now she is brought back with Haunted Hill Farm. I don't know why there's a leaf up there, get over that. But this is the 2013 model. Back then she was a lot more crazier than I remembered, and like nowadays it seems like she's not as good as I remembered, but she's still a classic to me and very nostalgic. Her audio is so nostalgic. And like for the time, she was a really cool one. She was like super popular back in the day. Here we have Scarewolf from Distortions Limited, one of the first pro statics I have gotten, and I sure do love me a good static, and Scarewolf is a good static. I love the way Scarewolf looks, especially with his teeth and his open mouth expression, his eyes, his overall detail is crazy. Distortions does a really good job with detail. Clearly he works out, as you can see right here. There's these veins on his abs. And his like bottom half too, like his feet and his legs are very well detailed and sculpted. And if I ever need an extra pair of pants or some jeans, I got Scarewolf right here. Although they're very ripped up and I would look ridiculous, but yeah.
What is that insulting smell? Fruitcake? Gingerbread cookies? Bleh! How disappointing. Thanks, but I'd rather eat soggy cardboard. Bah! Cut it out with all the sugar and sparkles, would you?
Now here we have Scrooge, which is neither Jim Carrey Scrooge nor the Muppets. It is the Home Depot one. And now I'm not typically the one to get Christmas animatronics, mostly Halloween, as you can tell already. But he was super cheap along with Buddy. He was like 30 bucks, literally. Like, I was like, okay, I'll buy that. And like, he's honestly not bad. He has a candle he's holding right here, and his cane. He has a nice old cane, and like his clothing, like his scarf is very nice quality. He has like a velvet jacket and his face is a bit, these ones were kind of a bit different with the eyes. Like the eyes are a bit more centered on some others. A remake prop. He was made originally in 2013 for Spirit Halloween Clown Train again, and he was brought back this year in 2025 by a different company. And what's so shocking about that is that a different company basically did him like 1-to-1. He has improved quality all around, and he literally looks like the OG Silent and Deadly. The sculpt on him alone, on both the old and new, are like really good. I really like the way his face looked. It was very creepy to me. And just as an animation, he's a very simple prop, but he's very eerie. Here we have Sitting Scarecrow, a classic jump scare prop that they've been selling for years now. Such a staple to, you know, just animatronics in general. And this is the 2017 model. I got him a year after he came out. So this is an earlier, way earlier model. I'm not sure how the new ones are now. And I still think he's really effective. He's still really, honestly, a good prop.
Step right up, thrill seekers. Prepare to be mesmerized by the prizes within. Try to win if you dare. And let your nightmares claw their way to the surface.
In here is a very cool one. He was from Party City 2024, the last, you know, lineup they had. This is just a really cool prop in my opinion. Like a game being a prop is already just really cool. And you can even press the button like you're playing the game, and then the hook will go back and forth, like pick up, you know, a prize, and then boom, out of nowhere, Mr. Teddy pops up from the ball pit and scares you. I think it's such a cool idea and a cool prop just in general.
Hey! You should go check out the prices on new carpet, wood, and tile! The prices floored me!
Steven here, Sinister Steven here. His face seems so deformed with the eyes. They're just going everywhere. There's no saving his face. This is just a meme prop to me. Like, he's just Steve. Not from Blue's Clues. Orange Clues.
There's a force of pure evil here on this earth. More evil than I can ever dream to be. I collect human flesh to feed that evil. The more, the better.
Here we have the collector from Spirit Halloween 2019. I have no idea where his bag went, and it's somewhere in the house. I know I have it, but I literally cannot find it at all for this video. But he does have a bag. That's probably the coolest thing about him. It moves around, there's a motor in there. And then here's the collector himself. He is pretty big, he's 7 feet tall. He's got these little posable fingers that are foam, and they look funny. Uh-oh. Here we have the pop-up tombstone from Lowe's. A very simple but effective scare. Nobody really expects the tombstone to just pop up like that and boom. The spooky little ghoul down here. His lighting is also insanely cool. Like, it looks really good at night. And I got them on sale. Another Lowe's sale. That's where you get them all.
I'm looking for someone to play hide and seek with. You go hide and I'll come find you. Start running!
Here we have an influential prop, creepy towering clown, Grimsley the Great, better name. He basically made SVI what it was for a while with, you know, they always have clowns now, and a lot of people blame this prop for that, and like, pretty valid reason. He was popular, so they made Hugs. Hugs was popular, so Morris did a billion other ones. Those were popular, and then Spirit had Uncle Charles and Peekaboo Clown. Like, it just kept going and going. There's always good and bad ones. Like, it just in general, there's always good and bad props. It doesn't matter, it could be a bad zombie. I hate Jerry. It could be a good prop, that, like Bog, that's a good one. And it's the same thing with clowns. The Towering Clown is, you know, he's not as advanced as some of the new ones, or he, you know, as crazy design-wise. He's very the base for all those other ones that were made. And he's still a pretty cool one, like, I'm not gonna lie. I like how lanky he is. I think the way, like, his stance and overall appearances looks pretty creepy. And I love his audio. His audio will never get old for me. Like, it's such a nostalgic audio at this point.
What's wrong, little girl? Don't you like ice cream?
Everybody likes ice cream.
Here we have two scoops, which has a girl in an ice cream cone. It's a two-headed clown, and their costume is filled with joy and sprinkles. But two scoops, I gotta say, is definitely one of the best out of all of them. I love the look and faces of both of the clowns. I always thought they were kind of scary looking. Like, they're a pretty scary clown, especially with this girl in the ice cream. And the girl in the ice cream looks really kind of real. Very creepy, and it's just her head in a cone. Kind of a dark prop, I'm not gonna lie.
Step right up. The voice to live an hour inside wins the prize.
Now here, I would say we have a kind of controversial animatronic because, once again, this is another remake prop. This is Uncle Charlie. He was first released in 2010, and then he was redone in 2020 and brought back. And there are some clear differences. He has a moving mouth now. His face is latex. His overall appearance is different. And like, I'm kind of torn. I think there's good qualities about both versions. That's kind of where I'm on. I like both of them. I don't like the OG's quality at all. It sucks because, you know, it's 2010 Spirit, you know, 2010 SVI. It wasn't, you know, they're using batteries and adapters at the same time to power their prop. So, I mean, like, the sculpt of the new one, I kind of wish was better. And like, I like how they added the mouth movement. I like how he's reimagined. I don't think reimagining flashback props is a terrible thing, but I feel like he could have been better. I do like both, and I do like this one still, but I definitely think he could have been better. And like, he is controversial in a sense to where, like, people think, like, you know, it wasn't really a faithful remake because it was a reimagined.
We would be honored if you would join us for this holiday celebration. My master requests your presence. Join me, and this season you will be a powerful ally.
Here we have Darth Vader from Home Depot in Star Wars. This is one of my favorite licensed props done. Like this, he is very accurate looking. For what it's worth, like a retail decoration being this faithful to Vader is pretty crazy. Like, you know, it's not fully accurate at all, but it looks really good for a Vader, and especially it's like at the price, it's very hard to get a life-size Vader that's over like closer to $1,000. So seeing one for 300 that has servo movements with its arm and hand, and like just the quality of it, it's blow mold plastic, and he has like literal like almost leather gloves, and his cape and like his clothes quality and the lighting he has is insane. And his phrases are half good because he'll say something really cool from the movie or any of the movies, and then it would follow up with, "and a happy holiday to you." Like, that's kind of annoying.
Truly wonderful the celebrations of this season will be. Have much fun together, we will.
Here we have Yoda from Home Depot 2023, another Star Wars one. And I gotta say, I really do love Yoda. He is so animated with the moving ears. He's servo with the servo moving eyes, and the blinking looks super realistic. And he's got the lightsaber movement as well. Same with Vader, he has like a phrase that he would normally say, and then he'd be like, "Holidays, they'll be great this year." We're like, happy holidays you will have. All right, so I kind of have the same thing going on with these two, so I'll do both of these together. But here we have Zombie Barrel from Spirit Halloween 2010, who was at one point animated and, you know, rose up from a barrel, and he was like, ah. And here we have Hacking Heidi, who also had an axe and kind of jumped it up. She was from Party City 2024. And these are kind of just part props. Like, I don't have all of the parts for these props. Heidi, when I got her, was missing her legs, and there are no more replacement parts, so that's awesome sauce. And I got her for really cheap because the only reason I got her is because she was very cheap, and I don't really like the prop, I'm gonna be honest, but it can be changed to something else somehow. Can't really fix. Her face is gonna be hard to fix. Crazy is that this is from 2010. He has foam latex, and it's like completely fine. No rot or no, it's literally pristine condition. He just has none of his mechanics, or his mechanics that I do have are broken, and also he doesn't have the barrel. Here we have Zombie Swing Girl, one of the most nostalgic Spirit Halloween props, I think, in general. If you went to Spirit in 2012 through 2014, you would know that the store would always have her audio in the background, and it would be very, very loud and annoying.
Time waits for no man. You are mine! As I look upon these barren lands, try to run and try to hide. You cannot escape.
So here we got the Timekeeper from Lowe's. He shoots up super fast, all up to like 9 feet tall. He's also very loud, and he's like, "To be afraid." Here we have the Home Depot Gargoyle from 2025, and he's gray now. Kind of hard to see, but we have the 8-foot obelisk from Home Depot. It sold horribly. Instantly sold out in 2 seconds when it went half off.
Come with us! We will be having so much fun soon! Our favorite places are dark forests and narrow alleyways. I will tear your unhappiness apart and leave only joy.
Here we have my boy Cuddles the Clown. Oh, that something cracked in there. Here we got Krusty the Clown, and he has more merch than me.
Hands up, Stevie! I found her first! No way, Shatters! I got her fair and square! You heard her, Stevie! Hand her over! Not a chance! I can play tug of war all night!
Here we have Tug of War clowns. A multi-life-size prop. I want to see more multi-life-size props interacting with each other. I think that's a cool idea. I don't know why it's barely been tapped into, but I think it's a cool idea. It's the green version. Because I'm green. I swear instead of a candy, I thought it said browns. I'm Candy Cane, and I leave browns. Just a minute. Emo adjacent to Towering Clown. Here we have the Spirit Stilts. There's two versions of Stilts. Oh, there's Clown on Stilts from Techie, and then there's this Stilts. Unfortunately, this was probably, you know, a stepping stone into making Bullseye, which sucks. But at least he has good blood. The blood on his pins look really good, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of crazy how well they did that. You do a little motion.
I have what you want. Come fill your piggy face with treats. You know you want to. Come on, you aren't afraid of little me, are you?
Here we have Mr. Happy from Morse Costumes. Although his name is Mr. Happy, he makes me Mr. Sad because of his box size.
The sulphurous stench in the caverns down below do not equal the sweet smell of fat souls ready for picking. And here is another meal now. Dinner is served.
Here we have Underworld Clown, a very interesting concept one, as he is a clown from the underworld and he's like, I'm assuming coming out of the underworld. He's a lot of clothes and he's kind of tedious to set up because his like arms are just super weird and stuff like that. His quality's bums. Here we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Slim. Now he has kind of lost potential, I'm not gonna lie. He looks fine, but like his movement is so lackluster. It is literally just a PNG popcorn bag and he kind of lifts down and shows you it. They should have made his hand puppets work somehow. I feel like that would have been way better than this. He's lost potential. Here we have Lucky Bottoms, the good version of this prop. And unfortunately he's broken. Normally he would do this and go all the way around and laugh. But unfortunately he's made by like one of the most faultiest companies that Spirit has ever worked with, which is Royu. Literally any prop I've had from them just doesn't work anymore. Here we have the Distortions Limited Creep Show, and pretty much like one of the only pneumatic props out of 2, and like one of the only professional props I own. This thing shoots out all the way forward too on a scissor mech, super fast, pneumatic, insane scare. I love the look of Creep Show as well, with the zippers peeling up his eye. Ow, ooh, that's gotta hurt. Ooh. And little Creep, another clown, a tinier clown, balancing on top of Creep. He's trying to, he's trying to get that balance in. And they're in this like straight jacket, just fully like no color, no colorful clown here. Well, other than the purple and black, but that's literally the only thing that you could tell. Yeah, they're clearly my favorite prop in my collection that I own. But also they're just so cool. I love the concept of a balancing clown, and it does it so well. And on top of that, it's a jump scare. And on top of that, they look insane. And on top of that, they have like the best clown music like ever. And like on top of that, they have a B mode that's super spooky, where you're just freaking twitching around, little Creeps going back and forth. It's spooky. But what's more spooky is how much it cost and how much down payments I put on this thing. All the props are going away now. Oh. Just laying on the ground for now. This video took so much work to do. I own too many props now. I need to get rid of some, genuinely. Like, this is, it's too much. I can't be using all of this.